This program is made possible in part with support from our generous sponsors. Oregon Community Bank. Feel good banking. William R. Torhorst and Associates, your hometown insurance agency that's doing big things. Stoughton Hospital, Oregon Urgent Care and Sports Medicine Clinic. Trusted care close to home. Maria's Pizza, a little slice of Italy right here in Oregon. The Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the community of Oregon. A special thanks to the Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today. OCAmedia wishes to thank the Oregon School District for its ongoing support.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Oregon Panthers boys hockey. My name is Zach Seeloff, and I'm joined in the booth as always by my partner, Dan Graychuk. Dan, great to be here with you tonight.
Always good to be here as well, Zach.
We're out here in Baraboo where the Baraboo Portage Thunderbirds are hosting the Oregon Panthers tonight. Baraboo down on our end, they're wearing their white jerseys with gold and blue trim. Oregon in their traveling black jerseys with orange trim. And Dan, as we get ready to look at this game, you and I were going over some stats earlier. Baraboo, much like DeForest, strong on the power play, but they also tend to give up penalties. Oregon, we know, has committed a few penalties of their own, but also very strong on the power play. What do you expect as we get started with this game?
Hopefully we're going to see a disciplined game. What you need to see from each side is a more controlled game, because each side, when they end up getting into some penalty trouble, getting into the box, teams are able to capitalize on that. So what they need to do is make sure that they're playing more disciplined, take a slower approach, don't be afraid to move the puck backwards. And again, special teams have been the big difference in both these teams.
Absolutely. All right, folks, this is a presentation of OCAmedia. Go to our website, OCAmedia.com. If you have Charter Cable, we're WOW, Channel 983, ORE, Channel 984. You can also visit us on Facebook or on YouTube. And copies of this and every other production of ours are available. Call 291-0148 for details. All right, 17 minutes per period, 3 periods here in the high school game. Both teams getting ready to face off. Puck drops, and it's controlled by Baraboo to begin with. The Thunderbirds have the puck in their own zone. Trying to get this one out. Nice interception there by Zach Roscoe. Pokes the puck down. It comes all the way down low into the Thunderbird zone. Thunderbirds working it along the near side. Lucas Hefty, though, for the Panthers. Back down low to Zach Roscoe. Roscoe tips it to the other side, but it's controlled by by Baraboo. Baraboo works it all the way out into neutral ice, but Tyler Damon flips it right back in for the Panthers, and it remains in the Thunderbird zone. Find their own cage now, looking for a way out. Over to the far side go the Thunderbirds, trying to get this one through. They have it at the point a little loosely, though, but they managed to get it out. Nice play with the hand there by number 4, Tyler Damon. Dumps it right back in, and he'll go for a change along with his forward line. Thunderbirds continuing to try to find a way to get on offense early in this game. 16:20 still to go in this first period. Puck all the way down now to the Panthers' blue line. Battle there against the wall, and the Thunderbirds have it. They'll dump this one all the way into the far side. Panthers will pick it up on defense. Lucas Hefty has it there for the Oregon. Gets it across to his teammate. They'll look to break this one out. Ahead to number 10, Zach Roscoe. Roscoe stumps it in, chasing his number 11, Sam Hakes. Hakes pushes the defender back, and he gets all the way into the corner. Baraboo trying to break this one out. Still in the corner on the far side. Flipped it out. Held by Lucas Hefty at the point, but slapped out. Back into neutral ice where the Panthers control once again. Lost track of it near the scorer's table, but he plays it forward. Thunderbirds regain control in neutral ice. Bringing it back down. Panthers have it defensively in their own zone. Trying to work it back into neutral ice where it comes. It's picked up by Ryan Mitchick. Mitchick moves it forward, and now we're back into the Thunderbird zone. 19 for the Thunderbirds off the wall, but it's held nicely by number 22. That's Ian Shiljan. Shiljan back into neutral ice. He had to step back across the blue line, and now they play it off. That hit the stanchion came very funny. Almost hit the poor referee right in the back of the neck. But the puck now remains in the Thunderbird zone. Oregon has an offensive chance. Tried to move it through center, stopped up by the defense. Thunderbirds solid on the defensive end so far, Dan, but we're playing nowhere but in their defensive end.
Yeah, it looks like Oregon's right now just a step behind each other. They're not really connecting on the passes, and it's just been a lot of mix-up in between.
And this is reminiscent of the DeForest game. It took them about a half period to get their sea legs about them, get settled in. Panthers have the puck in their defensive zone, moving through neutral ice, looking to go on the offense. Nice poke check from the Thunderbirds, but Panthers regain control. Number 15, Laszlo, has it. He'll dump this one in. Again, it hits funny off the boards, but Laszlo gets it right back off of that. Tries to go through 4 Thunderbirds, and that's not working, and the Thunderbirds play it back into neutral ice. Dumped in, and this one comes all the way down. This is as far as the Thunderbirds have had in the Oregon zone, with 14:37 to go in this first period. Nice hit against the boards, but the Thunderbirds continue to control in the far corner. Puck rattling around there, lots of bodies colliding as we're trying to get it through. Thunderbirds now have it behind the Oregon cage, all the way out to the near side point. Point man tries to get it in. He goes for the backhand shot, save, and played away. Puck remains in the near side corner, and now the Panthers have it, looking to work this one out. Thunderbirds going to try and play it down low, but it does come out to neutral ice, and the Panthers able to stop that offensive attempt. Thunderbirds at the blue line, looking to play this one through. Came funny off the stick, though, and the Panthers will have it defensively. Circling back through the zone is Lucas Hefty, trying to play it from his knees now. Nice job to get it to a teammate and get that one all the way out. Oregon's going to have a nice little rush here if they can go. And here comes number 9, Alex Verhagen. Shot, pad save, follow-up shot from number 4, Tyler Damon. Verhagen goes for it, just misses. The net is off. No call yet from the official. There we go. Nice shot from Alex Verhagen. Set up a rebound for Tyler Damon, and Verhagen on the backside nearly completes the score, but instead the net comes off. We'll get a face-off.
That was the first really good scoring chance that Oregon has seen, and quite honestly, I've been really impressed with the way Baraboo has been moving the puck around. They had the one scoring chance down deep. They got the shot on net. But the truth was their patience there has been a little bit better in their ability to move that puck and control it. So far, I got to give the edge to Baraboo.
Being very solid defensive play from Baraboo here, and they gain that faceoff in their zone off of the net being knocked off, and they're going to come all the way in. Puck comes across, all the way across. Tries for a low-angle shot, but it goes behind the cage, and it'll be gathered up by Oregon. Oregon loses that puck, though. A shot comes in from the top of the circle, but it moves off, and Oregon has it. Nice move to get it out. Here comes Oregon the other way. That's number 10, Zach Roscoe, fighting in the corner against 2 Thunderbirds. The Thunderbirds come away the better of it. Stops up, turns around, trying to get that one free. Still Zach Roscoe's fighting in the far side corner, continuing to battle for it, but the Thunderbirds nicely able to play that one out. Both teams will go for a bit of a line change here as they circle around. 22 Ian Children dumps it in for the Panthers, goes right to a Thunderbird defenseman who's going to look for a way to get this one forward with his teammates. Nice pass up to the blue line, and the Thunderbirds are out of the zone. Into neutral ice, they'll dump this one in on the Panthers, let their forwards get a line change as their defensemen follow. Panthers battling behind their own cage with the Thunderbirds here. The puck rattling through the slot, but it's picked up by the Panthers, and they're going to be able to backhand this one out. Tyler Damon has it at center ice, flips it all the way in. He'll go for a change as his teammates scurry after it. Number 38, Nick McDonald, moves it forward for the Thunderbirds. Oh, swing and a miss. That one's in the slot. Ryan Mitchick tries to play it one-handed, but McDonald able to break it up and moves it forward. Dangerous loss of the puck there for the Thunderbirds, but they are able to play it away. High arcing shot, easily gloved by Henry Roscoes. Sort of an oddball shot there, kind of launched it way into the air, but Roscoes tracks it all the way.
Yeah, those are ones goalies hate to see a lot of the time. You think because it's moving a little bit slower that it's easier to deal with, but you misplay it, bounces off the inside of your glove or off the pad, and then you end up getting a weird shot. And in this game, too, it seems to be the same thing with Oregon. They seem to start slow. It takes them a while to find their chemistry, find their legs, and we're seeing that again here.
All righty. Got the referee over at the Thunderbirds bench. Some sort of discussion, not sure what it was, but that discussion concludes. We'll have the face-off in the Oregon zone after the freezing of the puck. Puck drops, controlled by Oregon. Circling back is number 12, Gage Children. Children stops up, moves it ahead to Tyler Damon. Damon tries to fork it, but loses control. Blocks a shot with the knee, though. That shot comes all the way through, goes high to the left and all the way to the near side. Number 9 trying to play the head, as is Lucas Hefty for Oregon. Plays off a Thunderbird, and they're able to get it out. They're finally able to clear the zone, but the Thunderbirds hold it right at the center line again, lifting it very high up, and Gage Children will pick it up behind his own net. Rims it along to the near side. Alex Verhagen and Lucas Hefty both trying to get this one free. They move it back across their own net to Gage. Gage is on the far side now. Nice cut back through center. He loses the edge, though, and the puck drops into the slot, and it's stopped up.
That was great
very
scoring.
Dangerous.
And that was a great scoring opportunity that was really caused by a misplay on Oregon, and they were able to capitalize. And you had two Baraboo players right in front. Roscus had to make the big save.
And very much a mirror image of what we saw down here on the opposite end. You lose that puck in the slot, particularly the low slot. Your goaltender is just hanging out to dry. Nice job by Henry Roscos to save that one up. Puck comes all the way on the near side after the faceoff, but the Thunderbirds control, work it back down low, and now they'll put it behind the Panthers' net. Number 5 trying to move this one forward. That's Carson Timberlake. Gets it ahead to a teammate, and they're moving along the near side. They're going to be able to clear this one out. Pass goes a little bit beyond Ryan Mitchick. Thunderbirds gather it up in their own zone. Played this one into neutral ice, trying to work it past everybody. Lifts it high. Referee has to duck to avoid being hit right in the noggin. And with 11:27 to go in the first period, still 0-0. Puck in the Panthers zone. Panthers have that one. They'll be able to carry this one out very easily. Here comes Ian Children for the Panthers. Moving through center ice, goes over to the far side, drags, lifts high, very high, and up into the safety net. Just got a little bit under that one, got more air on it than he wanted.
Yeah, and it also looked like one of the Thunderbird players was able to deflect that out, keeping the sticks in the lane. One of the things that I've noticed here, too, is that obviously having home ice is a big difference, but the Thunderbirds seem to have a lot more confidence. They seem to be feeling a lot more comfortable on the ice right now.
Thunderbirds playing very well early in this game. Still 0-0, though. Face off in the Thunderbird zone. They move that one forward. It clangs a little bit funny, but they're able to get that one to neutral ice. Continuing to move it forward is number 4, Mike Weck, and it moves into the far corner. Ian Children battling there, hard battle against the boards. Puck comes over to the near side, but remains near the cage and back behind it. 25, Sawyer LaChance picks that one up on the far side, but he's challenged again. Very hard, very physical game early here as the Panthers and the Baraboo Portage Thunderbirds are battling. Puck along the near side. That one's going to be held by Portage. They'll work it back down low, go for the deflection. No good, and it moves off to the near side. Dump back across to Sawyer LaChance. He's got on the near side, tries to move it ahead, held at the point. Shot comes in from the point, misses wide to the right. Picked up on the near side now. Try to lift it out. No, held by the Thunderbirds, and they drop it back down again. Thunderbirds doing very well to hold the offensive zone here with 10:29 to go in the first period. Working it in our own near corner. Challenged by the Panthers. Trying to dig that one out is number 24, Andy Ziamek for the Panthers. He gets it out. Panthers try and move this one forward, but it goes instead to the far corner off the stick of a Thunderbird. Now Sawyer LaChance has it. Tries to move it up. Nice job by number 8 for the Thunderbirds. That was Josh Beal to play it back down low. 10:11 to go in the first period. Panthers have it, working hard, trying to get this one free. Still can't do it. And the Thunderbirds continue to control. Worked in towards center. Shot comes through, but it's off to the near side. Now the Panthers have it. Thought they had a way through. Try to backhand it out, but it comes down low. Another shot. Save from Henry Roscos off the chest protector. Puck still down low. Thunderbirds still control. 9:52 to go in the first period. They're behind the Oregon net. Trying to find a way out here, moves it through center. Nobody there, though, except Panthers, and they're going to golf this one all the way out. What a series of offensive chances there for the Thunderbirds.
Thunderbirds were winning all the battles. They were staying gritty, grinding in the corners, and that's the way you win hockey games.
Great fight from the Thunderbirds, and they have the puck offensively again. Another save from Henry Roscoe as he plays that light shot off to the near side. Puck on the far side, hit from Tyler Damon, and the puck gets caught up in a number of skates. Everyone loses track of it. Damon now has it on the far side. Going to try and move past. Nice job to move past one man. They get their sticks in the way, though, but the Panthers regather. They have it in neutral ice. Lucas Hefty, nice job. That was a block by number 10, Brenton Gunderson. Brenton goes for the play, and the puck now into the near side. Thunderbirds still have it in their zone. No, that one came out. That's going to be a delayed offsides, as they'll have to check up here. And there's the call finally. I was sure they had to be on the opposite side. We're watching from the log end of the ice, folks, so it's sometimes going to be a little tough for us to call offsides. But that's the call. We'll get a neutralized face-off.
Thunderbirds are playing gritty, and that's, again, like I said, that's the way you win hockey games. They're winning the battles in the corners. It's the little things like that that make the biggest difference. And they almost looked like they were running a power play there for quite a while.
Mike Weck versus Zach Roscoe in the face-off in neutralized. Panthers control, and they have it here. Here comes Lucas Hefty. Nice job. Moves towards the center. Couple of Thunderbirds on him. 4 Thunderbirds on him. Puck comes to Zach Roscoe, though. Misses wide to the right with the snap shot. Tyler Damon has it, though, circling back around. Off to the point man. Rines and fires, but it doesn't get through anybody. Ping-pongs off of 5 or 6 different people and moves all the way into the far corner. Trying to hold this one in. Lucas Hefty does. He gulps it toward the center, but number 18 for the Thunderbirds will hold that one. Look for a way out here. Off the boards. He does manage to get it out, but Alex Verhagen holds possession. Lucas Hefty gets that one down to Tyler Damon, who dumps it back in. Tyler and Alex, their whole forward line will go for a line change as the Thunderbirds have it into their own zone. Nice outlet pass. He's able to tip it to avoid the icing, but he can't hold on. That puck will come back into the Oregon defensive zone with 8:17 to go in the first period. Pass ahead into neutral ice. Oregon trying to get this one. Loses the puck, though, and that's going to be offsides. An eager move from the Thunderbirds. Did not realize one of his teammates had yet to clear the defensive zone, but a dangerous loss of the puck there from Sam Hakes.
When you don't have a lot of confidence going and you start second-guessing yourself and picking your head up before you actually do something, you make those kind of mistakes, and that's what we've seen in front of the net, where they were not able to control that puck, and they really need to settle it down right now and just try and regain their footing.
Dump in from the Panthers off of that face-off. Ryan Mitchell plays it in. It rims around to the near side. Oh, a huge collision there between number 5, Carson Timberlake, and number 5, Jack Rath. Both number 5s just fly right into each other, but here comes number 12. He's got nice job by number 5, Carson Timberlake, to take the angle there. Avoids the breakaway chance from number 12 of the Thunderbirds, but the Thunderbirds do have it in their own zone. Looking for a play ahead. Nice pass across. Nice little pirouette move to get it into the zone. And the Thunderbirds have it. No, they're going to say offsides there. I thought that was a lovely spin move to try and get it in, but didn't quite have the timing.
It was, and Thunderbirds' transition game right now has really been what's driving this first half of the first period. They're able to get control in their end. They're moving it out quick. 1, 2, 3 quick passes through the neutral zone, and before you know it, they're in Oregon zone.
All right, face-off comes. Nobody really controls. The Panthers have it now, and they'll play it through their own defensive zone. Back into center ice. Nice pass ahead to Tyler Damon. He's got a look on the near side. Fires the shot. Glove save. 33 right in position. That's Giovanni D'Asto. Very tall goaltender for the Thunderbirds. He was tracking that shot all the way.
Absolutely. That shot was clean. It was coming in straight. Goaltender's going to stop that 99 out of 100 times. But again, that Oregon has to generate some offense, even if it's not high scoring chances or high good lanes to score from.
I knew what you meant.
There you go.
All right, off the face-off, the puck goes immediately into the safety net. We'll have another face-off. It's number 21, Jack McDonald, for the Thunderbirds versus number 10, Zach Roscoe for the Panthers. Puck drops. Panthers control out at their own point. Dump it back down in low, but the Thunderbirds grab it right there. They throw it out to the center, and they'll chip it all the way down into the zone. Excellent play from the Thunderbirds to clear that zone, and it's back behind the Oregon cage. They try and get it to the near side, but the Thunderbirds control. Low angle shot hits the back of the cage. Thunderbirds still have it, though. They're on the opposite side, move it all the way out to the point. Nice job by the defense to save the shot. That was Alex Verhagen taking away the lane, but the puck remains behind the Panthers' net. Panthers have it. Nice pass ahead, and here come the Panthers the other way. That's Tyler Damon moving against number 19. Moves it all the way out to the fourth side. Forced out and forced down. Shot comes in, though, from the point man. That was number 12, Gage Chilgen. Misses the cage, though, off to the side. But here comes Lucas Hefty, number 17, trying to get into the center. He continues to play the puck with the body. Excellent work. Puck behind the cage, though, and the Thunderbirds will have it there. 15 comes in, golfed high. Verhagen, though, plays it with the hand, moves it forward. Hot shot goes really high, goes over the net, in fact, and out of play. Alex Verhagen goes for a shot from the top of the circle. They get in the way, and it pops over the safety net and out behind us over here.
Oregon's finally starting to generate some offense, getting it into the zone, keeping some control. Now they have to build on that and continue to start generating more shots.
Laszlo versus Mike Weck in the faceoff circle. Very confused faceoff, but it's held finally by the Panthers out of the far side point. No, the Panthers take it out of their own accord. They'll have to check up as they dump it in. Thunderbirds have it in their own net. Nice move forward. Oh, can't quite chop it out of the Panthers, but they control it and neutralize. Now they give it up, and here come the Thunderbirds the other way. They gain the Oregon zone. Dump off to the point, but they can't control it, and there'll be a battle against the boards there. Panthers, Thunderbirds coming together, trying to get this one free. Panthers get the better of it. They do have it now, trying to work it out to neutralize, and they are able to. Try and grab that, though, but nice job by the Thunderbirds to tip it over to the far side, and they'll dump it back in. Gathered by the Panthers defensively in the person of Carson Timberlake. Timberlake circles back around. Nice job to lose one man and get it ahead to Sawyer LaChance, 25, who'll backhand that one in, and the forwards will scream for it. That's number 11, Sam Hakes coming in. Goes for the hit, hits mostly the wall, though, and the puck comes all the way forward. Thunderbirds have control. Plays this one off the wall and gets it to his own man, and here comes number 27 for the Thunderbirds. Loses the puck to the far side, and it comes behind the cage. Try and get it back there. They're working to move it towards center. It goes behind the cage and all the way over to the far side. Panthers have it there. Try and lift it out, but the Thunderbirds intercept. Comes all the way across the netting. No one can get a hand on it, though, right through the center, but no one able to play that one forward. Puck still on the near side here. Panthers, Thunderbirds battling for it. Back into center. Right at the top of the circle. Two men combined for a big hit from the Panthers, and they're able to dislodge the puck. Comes out to neutralize. No, stayed in. They managed to hold it right at the blue line, and they retain possession. 5:06 to go. Puck in the Panthers zone. Battling in the near corner. That's Alex Verhagen trying to get it free. Lots of players coming in now. Everyone trying to get it free. It's along the near side. They fling it all the way out. Nice tap by Sawyer LaChance to hold that one at center ice. Puck comes down. Three players goes to the ice as Sawyer gets his knees taken out by two of them, and it's back out to center ice. Sawyer goes for a hit, hits the wall once again. Dumps the puck in, though. That was number 5, Carson Timberlake. And the Panthers really struggling here to establish sustained possession.
They are. They're not getting, again, they're getting the puck, but they're not able to control for any period of time. Right now what they need to do is just settle down, look to get some zone time, cycle the puck a bit, get some shots on net, and again, build some confidence, which right now it doesn't look like they have.
Panthers dump the puck in. It's controlled by the Thunderbirds in their own zone, but Tyler Damon takes it away. Moves off the boards, gets it out to Alex Verhagen. Verhagen back down to Zach Roscos. Roscos up to the point. Number 12, winds, fires, save from 33. Gage Shilgen puts in a nice slap shot from the far point, but a good save from Giovanni D'Asto.
The last game we did, or that I was with for Oregon, we saw the same kind of pattern. They started off slow, but they were able to build some confidence, find their legs, and generate some offensive chances. And that's kind of what we saw there. They were able to move around, get the shot. That's what they need to continue doing. Oh, mouthpiece on the ice.
And we'll just put it in the net out of the way. Truman Nixick and Sam Hakes in the faceoff circle. Thunderbirds managed to control that one. It looked like it came to the Panthers, but the Thunderbirds hustle and just take it away. They're on the far side, coming towards the net. Shot, save from Henry Roscos, and the puck goes behind the net. Oregon has it now. Number 11, Sam Hakes trying to play it out. Held at the point very nicely by Nick McDonald, but the Panthers gather it back up in the center and able to play it forward. Ryan Mitchell has this one. He'll dump it in. Played with the hand of number 12, and he's able to move it forward. And Thunderbirds coming back the other way. 3:45 to go in this first period. Still 1-0. We're out at the Baraboo Portage Pierce Ice Rink. Baraboo Portage Thunderbirds taking on the Oregon Panthers. Oregon trying to move through. Interception in the center, but one man back, thankfully. That was number 12, Gage Shilgen. Stayed back and able to avoid what could have been a very messy turnover there. 17, Lucas Hefty moving through. He goes to the near side, puts the shot through. Almost got that low-angle shot to go. It goes through the crease, but can't get onto the net. Thunderbirds now have this in their own zone. Number 4 circling back behind his cage. He collides. He actually delivers a nasty hit to Ryan Mitchell, who goes down. Puck on the near side. Lucas Hefty gets it, but there's Mitchell at the spot. Fires the shot, and it's blocked up by 38, Nick McDonald, into the safety net. Mitchell took a hard blow down here, but the puck came back towards him. Goes for the shot, but great job by Nick McDonald to get in the way.
Absolutely. You get to stick in the lane. You want to make sure you're not giving any good opportunity there. And by keeping the stick down, keeping it stick on stick, that's going to keep that puck going up.
All right, face-off in the Thunderbird zone. Oregon has it. Number 24 trying to fight for it. That's Andy Ziemek. Puck remains along the boards. Nobody really have it. Lots of collisions, but nobody can get to it. Ziemek trying to get to it, as is number 15, Laszlo. Laszlo goes down. Thunderbirds have it along the near side, but they're going to be able to hold it. Gage Shilgen holds it at the point, but Thunderbirds get it once again. Gage gets it back again. He gets it over to Ziemek. Ziemek tries to go through the tripod of 19, can't do it. That was Gabe D'Asto, presumably brother of Giovanni D'Asto, the goaltender. Nice try for a hit. Instead, his back just ends up against the wall. Doesn't make any contact with the intended player, but the Panthers end up with the puck on the far side. Try to get it through this very stiff Thunderbirds defense. Nice job. They finally do move it past. That one might come all the way down as sort of end on end. I think they're going to wash that one out, though. Panthers will go for a line change off of that dump in. Panthers intercept this one down low. Number 5, Carson Timberlake, trying to get to a shot. He's onto the near side corner now, trying to play this one through. Tyler Damon comes through, pokes through to Zach Roscoe. There's, Timberlake right in the center, but he couldn't turn and fire. This one's going to be jumped back in by Ian Shilgen. Shilgen plays it back over to the near side. Comes back into the corner, still fighting for it to Zach Roscoe's number 10, but there's 2 Thunderbirds on him. Tyler Damon able to carry that one away now, trying to find a way in. He's still stuck in the corner. Roscoe's in the corner to assist. He's got the puck now, goes out to the point. From the point, Shilgen plays that one away, played away with the stick, and D'Asto puts that one into the safety net. We'll have a face-off.
And now we're starting to see Oregon play like we saw them play against DeForest. They're really starting to work well together, moving the puck down into the corners. They're starting to win some of these small battles along the boards, and that's what they need to do to generate more offense.
Zach Roscoe is taking on Mike Weck in the faceoff spot. Oregon controls. Dump it down low. Roscoe is going to have to try and get it here against Nick McDonald. McDonald forks that one all the way out, and it'll come to neutral ice. Picked up by number 12, Gage Shilgen. Gage ahead to Tyler Damon. Damon slaps it in, but Mick McDonald right there for the Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds play that one out, comes back out to neutral ice. Lucas Hefty has it. He circles toward the near side. Nice give and go there with Alex Verhagen. Tries to move through a tripod. He ends up behind the cage. Looking for a pass right into center. There's number 10, Roscoe's. Can't get the shot to go. Good defense from number 4, Mike Weck, preventing that shot from making it to the goaltender. And finally slapped out by Weck. He'll go for a change. Excellent shift for him as this one comes all the way down toward the Panthers' net. Lucas Hefty has it with minute 7 to go here. Still nothing in this first period of this Panthers-Thunderbirds game. Into the Panthers zone once again. Number 12 has it. Dumps it ahead to Tyler Damon. Damon looking to get this one across. Nice off the boards to Alex Verhagen. Verhagen skates nicely there on his knees, able to play that one across, but the defense keeps it from getting through into the slot. Verhagen continues to fight for it. He's got at the top of the circle. Back to the point, looking to go through to center here. Leaves it off for Tyler Damon. Damon can't get a hold of it, though, and that one will come out. They'll have to tag up with 38 seconds to go. Panthers still have it. Up to Damon at the slot. Damon looking to get this one backhanded in. Thunderbirds continuing to fight, though, and they play it all the way into the Panthers zone. Comes to the near corner, and the Thunderbirds will fight for it there. Comes into center. Shot save from Henry Roscoe's, and it's back behind the cage. Tyler Damon has it there. Can't get it past the defense. Back down into the corner. They work it towards center. Break up the shot, though. Don't allow it to go, and finally Tyler Damon will play this one out with 15 seconds to go. Gathered up by number 19 for the Thunderbirds. That's Gabe D'Asto. Moves this one ahead to his teammate, and they'll flip it forward with 7 seconds to go. Carson Timberlake probably just going to look to kill this one off. 3 seconds to go. They're going to move the puck across. It comes all the way down, and that will end the first period. And this is definitely a challenge. We looked at these scores. We should mention Oregon 6-0-1. They're a game back on Edgewood, but only because they have one fewer conference game in their conference. The Thunderbirds, in contrast, 3-3, but they're giving Oregon all they can take in this game.
Yeah, they don't look like a 3-3 team. They look like a team that has a lot of confidence. They have a lot of chemistry, moving the puck around as well as they do. Their goaltender was not tested as much as we saw Roskus was in that period. I think we'll see a little bit different of a second period, kind of like when they did play DeForest. So, again, 2 very good teams, very, very well played period. And again, Oregon started to find themselves and their chemistry towards the latter half of that first period.
Well, we talked about avoiding the special teams. Both teams looking to avoid penalties, and they successfully did that. No penalties in that period for either team. All right, folks. This program is made possible in part with support from our generous sponsors, Oregon Community Bank, Feel Good Banking, the William R. Torhorst Associates, your hometown insurance agency that's doing big things, Stoughton Hospital, Oregon Urgent Care, and Sports Medicine Clinic. Trusted care close to home. Maria's Pizza, a little slice of Italy right here in Oregon. The Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for the local business and the Oregon community. The Oregon Athletic Boosters Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today. Check out OregonAthleticBoosters.com for details. Finally, OCAmedia wishes to thank the Oregon School District for its ongoing support. So 1 period done, the Oregon Panthers taking on the Baraboo Portage Thunderbirds. We'll be right back. I'm Zach Seeloff with Dan Graychuk. Talk to you soon.
This program is made possible in part with support from our generous sponsors. Oregon Community Bank. Feel good banking. William R. Torhorst and Associates, your hometown insurance agency that's doing big things. Stoughton Hospital, Oregon Urgent Care and Sports Medicine Clinic. Trusted care close to home. Maria's Pizza, a little slice of Italy right here in Oregon. The Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the community of Oregon. A special thanks to the Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today. OCAmedia wishes to thank the Oregon School District for its ongoing support.
Welcome back, everybody. Oregon Panthers boys hockey. The Oregon Panthers out here at the Baraboo Pierce Ice Rink, where the Baraboo Portage Thunderbirds are hosting them tonight. Dan, getting ready to go to the second period. Still a 0-0 tie. We talked about off the air here, the first period largely controlled by the Thunderbirds. Most of the offense was theirs. However, Oregon, through a combination of defense and good goaltending from Emery Roscos, able to keep them off the score sheet. What does each team have to do to just get that last little bit? I feel like the Thunderbirds are just about there for a goal. The Panthers need to gather a few things, but what does each team want to change here coming out in the second period?
Well, Oregon needs to build on the last 4 minutes that they had in that first period. They really started to move the puck well together. They seemed a lot more cohesive, a lot better chemistry. They need to generate more scoring opportunities, and the way that's going to happen is by controlling the puck in the offensive zone. On the other side, the Thunderbirds just need to keep doing exactly what they've been doing. They dominated pretty much every part of that period. So they just need to keep doing what they're doing, and eventually a puck's going to fall.
All righty. So with 17 minutes on the clock, second period here, face-off comes, and it's controlled by the Thunderbirds. Poked right ahead. It goes tied up in the skates, though, of the linesman, and Panthers able to grab it off of that, but they dump it right to the defense of the Thunderbirds, who control it in their own zone. Nice pass across, and they'll gain the zone here. Working to the far side. Drop-off pass, and it gets blocked up by Oregon. They try and play it into the glass, and instead it comes all the way out. And we talked about this in the DeForest game in a lot of leagues. If you pass it directly out, even unintentionally, that's going to be a 2-minute delay game penalty. Not so in high school. We'll just get the face-off.
Right, and that was one of the rare mistakes that we've seen from the Thunderbirds is not having the communication to know that a drop pass like that is coming.
Face-off in the Panthers zone. Controlled by the Panthers, but a hard battle against the near side, and it gets dumped all the way down low. Lucas Hefty tries to move it around. He rims it to the far side, but this one's going to be held by the Thunderbirds. Nice try for a deflection and a score! Thunderbird shot and a score from the far point, and that deflection was provided by number 27, Colin Benson. Excellent job to get right in the lane there, screen the goalie, get the deflection, and they get the score off of that.
I'm not 100% sure if Benson got the deflection there, but if nothing else, provided a perfect screen for that shot to come in. That goal was essentially set up by the good grinding work in the corners, keeping the puck in, moving it around the outside, getting it to the point, and giving that defenseman time to get the shot. Really well played.
Outstanding goal comes very early, only 30 seconds into the second period, and the Thunderbirds now have a 1-0 lead. Big hit against Ryan Mitchik there off of the faceoff, and the Thunderbirds control the puck in their own zone, moving it forward through neutralized. Tapped in, but the Panthers will be able to play this one right out. It's Ryan Mitchik himself that gets that one back out, but the Thunderbirds now have it in their defensive zone. Try and move it through center. Nice play with the hand from number 5, Carson Timberlake. Carson moves to the high slot. Shot moves off to the right side, deflected away by the goalie. And Carson's got that one in the corner, trying to get it up to the point man. That's number 18, Matthew Strassman, but it moves all the way past him. It'll be picked up by number 2, Ian Shiljan. Shiljan circles back to his defensive zone, ahead to Strassman, and here's Strassman one-on-one with defense. Winds, fires, and misses to the right. Had the full windup for the slapper, but missed high and to the right. 15:49 to go in the first period, and this one flipped very high out. The hand is up for icing. Can it get all the way down? It can. Nice effort by the Thunderbirds to stop it, but an icing call.
One of the ways you can tell the character of a team is how they respond after a goal is scored. Right now, Oregon's trying to generate more of a more offensive game, and one of the things that happens is either a team really kind of falls down on themselves and tries to force things, or they find a spark and move forward. Right now, it looks like Oregon's trying to find the spark to get more shots on net and tie this one up.
It was a nice shot from Matt Strassman, had a lot on it, but missed the post to the right. 15:41 to go, face off in the Thunderbirds zone off of the icing. Puck still on the dot here, finally moves back behind the cage. Thunderbirds clashing with number 15, Laszlo, but the Thunderbirds have it, and they're carrying out here. They've got a ton of players with them, got the whole line here as they move through to center. Try and get it past number 12. It comes towards the goalie, played away by the stick of Henry Roscos. Gage Children providing some of the defense there as well. Sawyer LaChance has it for the Panthers. Good pass across. Gets it to his teammate number 15, and they'll move this one forward, but the Thunderbirds take it away. Back out to center ice. Lucas Hefty comes in, and he'll dump this one on net, in fact. Bad save from Giovanni D'Asto on the shot that came from behind the blue line. Hefty has it now down low, moving in down low. Fires another shot, and it moves over the cage and off to the near side. Picked up by number 10 for the Panthers. He gets pressed against the board. Sawyer LaChance comes in for the Panthers, trying to get this one again. We're still in the Thunderbird zone. 10 has it, Zach Roscos. He's got Hefty out to the point as he moves to the far side. Nice pass across to number 12. Dumped down low, they're moving in. Fires the shot, misses to the right, hits the high off the glass and comes over. And now it's picked up by Roscos once again. Roscos stops up, crunched against the board, but holds on to possession. Tries to move it into center, stopped by the Thunderbirds. Hefty has it, tries to move it toward the net, moves to the right side. Roscos going for it, but the Thunderbirds have it. This one will come to the point. Number 12 has it, moves it towards the goal, but it's off wide to the left, and Hefty goes back in for it on the far side. Hefty down low to number 11. Sam Hakes has it. Back out to number 12. 12 at the point, across to Hefty. Hefty backhands it, saves it in. Shot deflected and doesn't get towards the goal. 12 once again activates and comes down low on defense. Alex Verhagen circles back to cover, but the Thunderbirds have it, and they'll play this one all the way out. All the way out, in fact.
No ice.
No ice. Oh, there we go. The linesman raised his whistle, then took it away. Then the referee raised his whistle, decided to go for the icing call, and we'll have the face-off in the Thunderbird zone.
A little bit of confusion there, but that was probably the best offensive plays we've seen from Oregon in this game. They had a lot of good possession time, moving the puck well. They just need to keep building on that and get some more shots, but they also got to get some bodies in front of the net. Shots coming in clean are no good. You need to make sure you're breaking up the goaltender's view.
Good work by Gage Children, Zach Roscos, and Lucas Hefty getting a bind on that possession. So now nice shot from the Thunderbirds. Great possession there, an excellent pass across. Left to right pass got the goalie moving, but he missed just a bit wide of the cage. Excellent opportunity from the Thunderbirds. They regain control as the puck rattles out to center ice. And they'll circle back to the defensive zone, actually forced all the way down deep by Matt Strausman. He puts it behind the cage. Ryan Mitchell coming in, and I think the Panthers might be able to generate a possession off of this one. Indeed, they do. They have it, fire the shot. This one's sticked away and off to the near side, but the Panthers continue to control. Panthers have this one up high, trying to get that one out. Great defense from the Thunderbirds, but they still hold the net. Number 5, Carson Timberlake, fires in a blocker save. Puck comes back out to Timberlake. He plays it with the hand and drops it down low, but this one's going to come. It's held to the blue line. Nice hold by 22 Ian Children. No, there's the call finally. I thought he had held it at the blue line, but it came just a bit over, and we'll get the offsides call.
There were a couple interesting things happened. Against the far boards, there was a really big hit put on by Oregon. From that, it looked like they were a little unhappy with that when one of the Thunderbirds got up and ended up hitting his own player, and it caused them to be back a little bit. And I think that was one of the things that helped generate a good possession for Oregon.
Oregon taking advantage of a rare Thunderbirds error in their own zone, get a positive possession out of it, but the Thunderbirds still lead 1-0. And we'll get an icing call. A little bit of a back and forth there, kind of an incidental icing. It'll be a face-off in the Thunderbird zone.
You never want to take icings, especially in a situation like that. Their passing has been so crisp so far through this game that every once in a while they're going to miss. But again, you want to make sure you're getting it in there and controlling.
12:55 to go in the second period. 1-0 is the lead for the Baraboo Portage Thunderbirds. They're taking on the Oregon Panthers here at the Baraboo Pierce Ice Rink. They control the face-off there. It's dumped back, but they control it and play it in nicely. Number 4, Mike Weck, plays that one very nicely down low. Pass across into the high slot, and they'll move it out to the point. Rips the shot from the point. Pad save from Henry Roscos. So LaChance has it for the Panthers. Up off the boards, but the Thunderbirds are going to hold this one at the point and work it back down low. Lucas Hefty's going to pick it up in his own far corner. Battling there with Mike Weck as he moves back across. He'll come through his own slot and carry this one. Weck continues to hack at him, but he's able to hold it. Nice job. Gets it ahead to number 15. That's Laszlo. And Laszlo's going to golf this one into the Thunderbird zone. Held by Thunderbirds D, and they move it right back out. Back out to center ice, and number 24 for the Panthers will dump this one in. Misses the cage a bit to the right, but the goalie decides to glove that one. Oh, my goodness. The referee taken out at the knees by number 25, Sawyer LaChance. Lost the edge and just cut him right at the knees there.
Well, I've heard a rumor that ice is a little bit slippery, and it looks like he just kind of lost an edge and flew right into the ref.
Sawyer LaChance, one of the younger players on the Panthers, may not yet be aware that ice is slippery, and in that case, the poor referee suffers for it. Face off in the Thunderbird zone, 12-12 in the second period. 1-0 is the score in favor of the Thunderbirds. They control the face-off back behind their own cage. trying to get it out. They'll skate it along the near side. Got some room here. Lift a nice high saucer pass, and they get it out to neutral ice. Gain the zone on the opposite side. Nice hit by number 6. Hayden Bell separates the man from the puck, and it comes all the way down into the corner. Alex Verhagen trying to assist there. They move it through to center, but nothing but Panthers there. Tyler Damon able to break up an attempted shot from very high up, but the Thunderbirds still have it. This one deflects off number 5 and goes wide. Alex Verhagen taps that one out. Great tap to Tyler Damon, and it moves into center ice, but they can't control it, and the Thunderbirds will be able to move it right back in. Dump that puck in. Verhagen picks it up defensively once again. Leaves it off for number 6, Hayden Bell, off the wall. Big hit. Big hit. And like you were talking about, the hands getting up a little high there. Got to be careful not to extend when you're delivering shots like that, but a clean hit. And number 4 plays this one in, Tyler Damon, for the Panthers. Oh, nice interception, though, and here come the Thunderbirds the other way. It's just Carson Timberlake, one-on-one, and he manages to force the shot to go wide. Shot comes in a second time, save from Henry Roscos. A low-angle shot. Roscos covers up the pipe and saves that one. Great work. Puck dropped off for Lucas Hefty. Hefty's going to have to go all the way back into his zone into the far corner. Moves this one over to Timberlake. Timberlake challenged by the Panthers, but he gets it ahead to Damon. Damon looks to dump it off, but he hits a Thunderbird, and the Thunderbirds regain control. Back down low into their own zone. Number 5, Jack Rath, skating for this one against Lucas Hefty. Hefty managed to rims it all the way around. It's spinning sort of like a quarter on a table here as it comes down toward the end. No icing as the Thunderbirds pick it up. And with 10:47 to go in the second period, they still lead 1-0 as they're looking to break this one out of their zone. Nice shove against the boards there, but they move it forward. They get it all the way into their zone, and 25 will dump it down. Nope. A little bit of an offsides there. I thought I heard the referee calling off there. We get the delayed offsides call.
Yeah, that was a good rush coming up, too, and you hate to see it when you're offsides a little bit there. The transition and speed right now that the Thunderbirds are showing is exactly what you want to see from hockey at this level. Looking very, very confident, very, very strong on the rush.
Solid passing, solid skating as they come up the other way. 10:30 to go in the second period. 1-0 the score in favor of the Thunderbirds. They have the puck in the Oregon zone, and they'll chip it down into the corner. Number 12 doing battle there. That's Gage Shiljan. He gets it across to 18, Matt Strassman, and Strassman's going to carry the other way. He's got Ryan Mitchik ahead, loses the puck, tries to sweep it to Mitchik, loses it again, and it's dumped in by the Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds fighting for the puck here. He's got a man in the center if he can get the pass to him. Tries to play it, but it goes off the cage, and Hefty able to knock it away. Hefty circling back around, doesn't want to put it in front of his own goaltender, wisely moves to the far side, and now he's going to be able to carry this one out. It's got teammates with him as he moves over to the far side. Rifles the shot from the blue line. It doesn't get past the defense, though, and remains at the blue line. Mitchik tries to get the shot through. It ranks off a stick and moves to the far side. 12 can't hold it, and this one, in fact, will come all the way down. Gage Shiljan will have to chase for the Panthers as the Thunderbirds go for a line change. Moves that ahead to number 11 at the, Sam Hakes at the blue line. They're able to play it into the person of Matt Strassman. Nice hit from Ryan Mitchik to hold the puck in the zone, and he forces the Thunderbirds to go back down low with it. They try and circle out. They continue to hold it in the zone. Great work by Mitchik. A one-man band there at the blue line, able to hold the zone multiple times. 9:25 to go in the first period, and the puck's still there. Finally, the Thunderbirds are going to be able to come out. They can get a 2-on-1 here, but they lose the edge. Nice job by Lucas Hefty. He can't get it past, though. Number 16 has it. Shot save. Great effort by the Thunderbirds there. 3 different men had to play for it. And we're going to get a slashing call. I believe this is going to go against number 10, Zach Roscos. Great charge there from the Thunderbirds. 3 different men had to fight for it. They almost had a 2-on-1, but they stick with it, get a good shot on Henry Roscos, but he's able to save it, and now they'll have the power play opportunity coming up.
I think it was Colin Benson who got the puck caught up in his gear, never quit on it, got it back down, was able to move it back over to that right side and generate a wonderful scoring opportunity. And now we get to see their power play, and this can be dangerous for Oregon.
Absolutely. Off the face-off, it is the Thunderbirds that control. They have the 5-on-4 skater advantage with 9:06 to go. Rifles a shot from the top of the slot. Number 19 winds and fires. Gabe D'Asto put quite a lot on that, got it all the way through, but Roscos makes a nice save.
And again, the Thunderbirds got bodies in front of the net trying to screen the goaltender, and that's exactly what you need to do. Look for those deflections, look for those screens and rebounds.
Faceoff comes once again controlled by the Thunderbirds. Back out to Gabe D'Asto at the point. D'Asto circling around, moves it down low. Oh, tries to get it all the way down low. Nice job by 22, Gabe Shiljan. Plays that one off the glass and all the way out. And the Thunderbirds will have to reset with 8:51 to go, 1:39 to go on this penalty. So they lead still 1-0 in this second period. Going to break this one out, pass all the way across, and they gain the zone once again. They have the 5-on-4 skater advantage after the slashing penalty against Zach Roscos. Down low into the far corner, and they'll get set up on offense here. They've got one man lurking in the center. Pass down low. He goes for the pass to him, tries to get a second time, and he actually hits Henry Roscos, and it comes back. Lifts another shot. Roscos guys in it. An excellent shot generates a rebound. That one hit Roscoe's right in the chest, but he's able to get on top of it before they can crash in.
Yeah, the puck bounces right off Roscoe's, goes down into the crease, but he's quick enough to get the big mid on it to stop any chance to get in. Thunderbirds are doing a great job of keeping the puck in the zone, moving it to try and find those scoring chances, and again, collapsing the way they need to.
All right, first of 3 faceoffs controlled by the Panthers on this power play, but a nice grab with the hand by Nick McDonald, the Thunderbirds captain. He's got it now near the blue line. Goes for the deflection, but it goes over the net. That was number 22, put his stick on it. Quentin Clark-Meyer deflected it over the net, though. Back out to Nick McDonald at the blue line. Moving it across, looking for their way in. They've got 2 men in the slot now. Panthers running a box defense here. Baraboo Portage looking for their way in. Alex Verhagen now trying. He's got an eye on the puck, trying to get this one out. He rims it along. Lucas Hefty's going to have to let that one go. Tyler Damon, though, goes for the hit, and Hefty will be able to play this one out. No, nice deflection to save it in by the Thunderbirds. Nearly get it into the slot, but Panthers able to break it up, force them back outside. 29 seconds left to go on this penalty, 7:39 in the second period. Top of the slot, misses wide to the left. Number 12 is going to try and get this one out. He taps it, but the Thunderbirds will be able to hold that. They move it back down low.
Usually on a power play like this, when you miss an opportunity to clear it, it comes back to burn you.
High shot there. Nice job by Verhagen. Gets in the way of the shot from number 21, Jack McDonald, and that one will come out onto the safety net. We'll have another face-off. Only 11 seconds left to go on this penalty.
Oregon had 3 good opportunities to clear the puck on that power play. But again, the Thunderbirds are doing a great job of taking away time and space, clogging up those holes, and maintaining possession in the zone.
Excellent work by the Thunderbirds here, but Oregon is doing a great job on the PK. They've only 9 seconds left to kill off here as the Thunderbirds control this last face-off on the penalty. Number 5 rifles it out. Great work by Carson Timberlake, is finally able to clear one out for the Panthers, and that should do it on this penalty. And indeed, there we go. Both teams full strength as Zach Roscoe's comes out. 7:05 to go in this second period. Thunderbirds still lead 1-0. They gain the zone along the near side. Stop up, let Sam Hakes go by, and back out to the point. From the point, shot comes in, deflected, but it's deflected wide. Thunderbirds continue to control as it's on the near side. Battling against the corner, they have it as they get down low behind the cage. Back into center, backhand shot, can't get the lumber on, and the puck moves out. Back through into center, knocked away by number 22, Ian Shilgen. Shilgen plays it into the corner, but the Thunderbirds have it there. Back down low behind the cage, back into center, but right onto Shilgen's tape, and he plays this one out. Ahead to Matt Strassman. Strassman lost sight of it, though, and the Thunderbirds are able to regain possession as bodies are going to the ice here for the Panthers. Thunderbirds play this one all the way out into neutral ice, chip it ahead, and it'll be gathered by Carson Timberlake, number 5 for the Oregon Panthers. Carson plays that one up to Ryan Mitchick. Mitchick trying to get this one along with Sam Hakes down into the zone. They're able to with 6:17 to go, and it comes behind the Thunderbirds cage where the Thunderbirds control. Working over to their far side, trying to get this one out. A nice lift, and that one will come all the way out into neutral ice. Shilgen will pick it up, try and slap it forward. Nice play by the Thunderbirds. They slap it all the way down, and there's yet another mouth guard. The second of the game has ended up on the ice. 17, Lucas Hefty has it. He taps it back to Shilgen, who I don't think was expecting it, but is able to stop up and get it. Shilgen dumps it in. Thunderbirds dump it in. They had to check up on the delayed offsides. Shilgen has it now. He rims it along the near side. That one's going to be held, though. Nice fortuitous line change from the Thunderbirds, and they're able to hold this one, gather it back up, but that one comes out of the zone. They'll have to reset. Thunderbirds continuing, I think, to control the time of possession game.
They have, and they got real lucky on that one because on that line change, he played the puck just as the other player was getting off. That could have been a too many men call, but the timing was done just right.
All right. Puck back out in neutral ice here, controlled by the Panthers as they gather it up near the center line. This one's forked in by Alex Verhagen, but it's gathered up once again by the Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds play that one off. It's going to be an icing call. The man he was wanting to pass it to got tied up with an Oregon defender, and we'll have a face-off in the Thunderbirds zone.
Thunderbirds are doing exactly what they were doing in that first period. They have done a great job of maintaining control, moving that puck well, and that's exactly what we're seeing in this period.
Alrighty, face-off in the Thunderbird zone. Everyone going down on the face-off dot. No one has the puck yet. Finally, it comes out, and it's the Thunderbirds that control, but the Panthers are able to dump it back in right onto a Thunderbird stick, though, and here come the Thunderbirds the other way. They're going to launch that one in, rifling puck as it moves over to the far side. Lucas Hefty has it there. Ahead to number 15, who's able to play it forward. That was Laszlo. Dumped it all the way back into the Thunderbird zone. Thunderbirds goalie's going to glove this one. Laszlo coming in on him, decides just to freeze it down.
Got a little bit of spray of snow in the goalie's face. You never want to spray a goaltender like that.
We'll see if there's retaliation for that coming up here. Face off in the Thunderbird zone. 4:46 to go in the second period. The Baraboo Portage Thunderbirds lead the Oregon Panthers 1-0 in this game. out of the Baraboo Pierce ice rink. Linesman blows the whistle, drops the puck. Again, stuck on the dot. Lots of pucks sticking to the faceoff dot here. Finally, the Thunderbirds control. They try and get it out, but it works down below their cage. Back into center, but no Panthers there that are able to get it. They hold at the blue line in the person of Lucas Hefty, who moves it back down into the low corner. Panthers trying to get this one past the Thunderbirds. Lots of contact behind the cage as the puck rattles around. Hefty goes for it once again on the near side. He can't get to the puck. A nice hit, but this one's going to come all the way out. Hand up, and maybe I spoke too soon. We're going to get an elbow on that. And I believe that's going to go against Oregon for that hit against the wall. That should be number 24, Andy Ziamek.
I think in the first period, in between periods, we had talked a little bit about some of the hits, and a couple times we did see the elbows go up a little bit high, and that's something that they have to avoid. They can't right now get frustrated, start making mental errors and mistakes like that. They've got to stay out of the box. They can't tie this game up being down shorthanded.
Well, we saw how solid the Thunderbirds were on the power play, but the Oregon defense also able to kill it off very effectively. We'll see if they can clear it, and they do clear it here. Nice job by Carson Timberlake to clear it. He got the final clear on the previous penalty, and he's able to clear that one out. Panthers will have to try and set up on defense here as the Thunderbirds bring it back out of their own zone. 3:58 to go, 1:38 to go on the penalty as the Thunderbirds come forward here. They dump that one into the zone. I think Shiljan's going to be able to pick it up, though. Ian Shiljan has it behind his own net, puts that hard along the boards, but they're ready at the point, and they gather it up. Thunderbirds have it, 5-on-4 here. Move that one towards the net. It moves off wide to the right. Shiljan along the boards, stopped once again at the point. Damon hits hard, going for the puck. 3 Thunderbirds in there, and the Thunderbirds come away with the puck now, moving it back into center. Goes for the shot, and he scores! Number 21, Jack McDonald lights the lamp, goes for the high blocker side corner, beats him on the short side. Great score.
He just sniped that corner. That was a great pass up the middle. Knew exactly where it was going. He picked that spot on the upper corner, was able just to bury it. And that's exactly why you need to stop making mental errors to end up into the box. Thunderbirds are incredibly dangerous, full strength. They're even more dangerous when they're on the power play, and they just showed us why.
And you could see that coming as the 3 Thunderbirds moved to get the puck. Then they all splintered, and it left an open space as the Oregon defense tried to pick which man they were going to go after. He's able to slide towards the hash marks, get a nice look at the goal. So 2-0 now the score, 3:17 to go. Thunderbirds leading the Oregon Panthers out here at the Baraboo Pierce ice rink. They have the puck, and they move it into the zone. Nice job to tap that one forward, and it'll come all the way down to Lucas Hefty behind his own net. Hefty's going to skate this one out. He's got some lanes here. Nice pass ahead to Ryan Mitchik, and Mitchik moving on the far side. He's going to dump this one in, dumps it towards the net, actually. Comes back off the net. Strassman tries to move that one back into center, broken up by the defense. Number 12 has it, backhands it off the boards, and moves it back down low. Strassman moves this one, it comes down low to Strassman on the far side. He's got it, trying to get it through to center. It bangs off a Thunderbird, though, and they're going to skate hard for it here as Hefty turns around, fakes like he's going to fire it out. Oh, man, loses the edge right in the slot. Nearly an extremely dangerous turnover, but he's able to keep the puck moving. Another Strassman gathers himself up after he collides with another player's stick, and the Thunderbirds have it. They're going to dump this one in. Dump it almost on net. It moves a little bit wide right, but they have the puck now in the Panther zone. Puck down low here in the near corner. Both teams battling for it, trying to get it off the boards and back out. Number 12 moves it forward for the Panthers. That's Gage Shiljan. It actually comes all the way down, and we've got a foot race here. Number 11, Sam Hakes, racing for it, but the Thunderbirds get there first. Moving behind their own net to the near side, loses the edge, and again crashes hard into the board, and the ice is slippery meme continues to be true for this game. 2 minutes to go, still 2-0 in favor of the Thunderbirds. Puck comes all the way down, and it's going to be icing against the Thunderbirds, face off in their zone.
You know, that was a dangerous play down on this end where Oregon skated in front of their net and lost their edge. That's the second time that's happened in this game. This happened in the first period down on the other side where the same kind of thing happened. You never want to move that puck in front of the goaltender when there's any type of pressure coming on you. Keep it to the outside, look to bounce it off the boards, but you need to be careful in front of that net.
As Lucas Hefty went down there, there were 2 Thunderbirds right in position looking for a score. He's able to play, give him credit, playing it from his backside, able to keep them from getting a score, but very dangerous. Minute 46 to go. 2-0 in the second period in favor of the Baraboo Portage Thunderbirds. Puck in their zone, working on the far side. Panthers trying to hold it. Number 22, Ian Shiljan, tries to move it across. It comes toward the center. It's going to be held at the point. Carson Timberlake tries to get a shot through it. Banks high off a defender. Doesn't make it to the net. Picked up, though, by Alex Verhagen at the top of the circle. Shot pad save. Bound in low. Oh, can't quite get it. That was Zach Roscoe who got tagged with the earlier penalty. Tried to get that rebound, but it came very hard. I'm sorry, that was Tyler Damon, it looks like, that was down there. and we'll have another face-off in the Thunderbird zone.
That was probably the best scoring chance they've generated in this period. They had Diasto kind of going to the other way. The puck went back over. If they would have had somebody there a little bit faster, get a stick on the puck and put it in. But that's the nice thing you need to take. If you're Thunderbirds, you clear that puck as fast as you can.
Face-off in the Thunderbird zone. It's controlled by the Panthers up at the far side point. Back across to Carson Timberlake. Timberlake's shot doesn't get through the defense. It goes all the way to the far corner. Thunderbirds have it there, try and get it on the far wall, and they managed to break it out. Nice breakout, but it's kind of caught up in a skate. Nobody can really get it, and they'll have to reset near their own blue line. Back through nicely through Alex Verhagen's legs, and it's picked up by Carson Timberlake in his own zone. Timberlake ahead to Verhagen. Verhagen looking to skate this one out, but he gives it up in the high slot. Here comes the shot. Glove save from Henry Roscos. That shot came in from number 16, Aaron Brecky, and Brecky was the one that had, on the earlier, the three-man attempt, nearly had the score on it earlier. Nice shot there, but Roscos with a good save.
They do such a good job when they're in deep of making quick little passes, find the open lanes, find the open sticks. They've been so effective at doing that in this period and in the first period as well.
Jack McDonald versus Zach Roscos. Roscos wins that one back for the Panthers. Lucas Hefty off the boards and up to Lucas Verhagen. Verhagen gets the puck tied up with that mouth guard that was still sitting there on the ice. Tries to play that one as he leaps up, but not tall enough. And Lucas Hefty will have it in the Panther zone. 38 seconds to go in this second period. Hefty's going to gain the zone. Goes to the top of the circle. Shot! Save from Diasto, and there was a rebound chance there, but Diasto gathers it up very nicely.
Most of the shots we've seen from Oregon have been exactly like that. They get it in, they take the shot. It's not really through a screen. Diasto's going to see that and be able to make the save, but again, they're building on it. They have to keep doing that same thing. Put it on net, you never know what's going to happen.
Sam Hakes in the face-off circle for the Panthers. Down in the Thunderbird zone. Face-off comes, the Thunderbirds control, and they move it to the far corner. Panthers come in hard trying to get that one with 27 seconds to go, but the Thunderbirds still have it behind their own net, trying to get this one out. Lots of Panthers back there trying to dig this one free. Lots of Thunderbirds trying to keep them from doing it. On the near side, they try and fork it towards the point. Instead, it's held by the Thunderbirds. Continues to be held right along the wall right in front of the bench over there. Back behind the cage with 10 seconds to go. Thunderbirds still have it, but they are in their defensive zone. Trying to get this one out, trying to just keep the Panthers from generating an opportunity. 3 seconds to go, and that should just about end this period. 1 second, and there we go, finishing up the second period. So a first period that we felt like was largely a Thunderbirds period. Second period, they come out, they score right away, less than 30 seconds off the clock on an even strength. Then they get 2 power plays. First one, the Panthers kill off. Second one, Thunderbirds are able to convert. Looking into the third period here, what do the Panthers need to do to try and overcome this deficit that they've built?
First of all, they need to stay out of the box. They can't allow themselves to make the mental errors, getting frustrated, getting angry. They need to avoid that, stay out of the box, keep it even strength, maybe draw a penalty or two, and then they can generate some chances on their side. What we're seeing from the Thunderbirds is they're playing whistle to whistle. They are not stopping at all, and that's one of the reasons they've been so effective in this game. They're winning the battles in the corners. They're doing the little things, the gritty things that make a big difference for a team, and that's why you see them up 2-0 right now.
Alrighty, folks, so we're going to step away for just a second, but before we do, OCAmedia, we're always looking for volunteers to help record events in the Oregon community. OCAmedia has cameras and equipment available free to the Oregon community to record events. Grab a camera and a tripod when your son or daughter is playing in a game or performing on stage, and we'll put them on TV. Call 291-0148 for more information. Check us out at our Facebook or our YouTube pages, or just go to the website, ocamedia.com. Zach Seeloff, Dan Graychuk coming to you from the Baraboo Pierce Ice Rink. Thunderbirds lead the Panthers 2-0 here in the second period, but there's 17 minutes of hockey left. Don't go anywhere.
This program is made possible in part with support from our generous sponsors. Oregon Community Bank. Feel good banking. William R. Torhorst and Associates, your hometown insurance agency that's doing big things. Stoughton Hospital, Oregon Urgent Care and Sports Medicine Clinic. Trusted care close to home. Maria's Pizza, a little slice of Italy right here in Oregon.
The Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the community of Oregon. A special thanks to the Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today. OCAmedia wishes to thank the Oregon School District for its ongoing support.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back. Panthers boys hockey. Oregon Panthers are the visiting team tonight. It's Baraboo Portage Thunderbirds hosting them. Before we get going, let's pay a few bills. This program is made responsible. Goodness, the sponsors are just going to kill me. This program is made possible in part with support from our very generous sponsors: Oregon Community Bank, Feel Good Banking, the William R. Torhorst and Associates, your hometown insurance agency that's doing big things, Stoughton Hospital, Oregon Urgent Care and Sports Medicine Clinic, trusted care close to home, Maria's Pizza, a little slice of Italy right here in Oregon, the Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the Oregon community, the Oregon Athletic Boosters Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today. Check out OregonAthleticBoosters.com for details. And finally, OCAmedia wishes to thank the Oregon School District for its ongoing support. So Dan, the team's skating on here. We're getting ready to go for the third and final period. Panthers have a 2-goal deficit, but that's more than overcomable in a 17-minute period. Right at the first drop of the puck, what do they need to do?
Score. What would be absolutely best for them is get a quick goal within the first couple minutes and set the tone. Now, that doesn't always happen, and if they don't do that, what they need to do is keep doing the little things and build on that. Get those passes through the neutral zone, get into the offensive zone, generate some shots, work a cycle, get the Thunderbirds' legs tired out there so they can generate some more scoring chances. That's really what they got to do, and avoid making the little mistakes. As far as the Thunderbirds, they just keep doing what they've been doing, and I think what we're going to see here is they're going to fall back into a more defensive style simply because they realize Oregon is a dangerous team.
All right, face-off comes, and it is controlled by the Thunderbirds. Great pass through center, a nice attempted clear by Nick McDonald, but instead it goes all the way up, actually heads towards our camera. No harm, no foul, though, and we'll have a face-off on the out-of-play.
The Thunderbirds have done a great job at generating offense, but as I was saying, I think they're going to take a step back, really focus on defense, collapse on that puck, and really try and protect their goaltender.
Face off back at center ice. The Panthers control. Tyler Damon works it into the zone, but this one's going to be played immediately out by the Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds at the far side battling with number 12, Gage Shiljan. Gage heads that puck, moves it across to a teammate. Trying to play it forward here, but it actually comes back down and all the way into the Oregon Panther zone. Gage will have to grab it in his own far side corner. Trying to play that one through. Lots of Thunderbirds defensemen there. He finally pokes it out, and here comes Oregon trying to rush forward. Alex Verhagen trying to get that one, but he can't get it. Jack McDonald able to play it forward for the Thunderbirds. Nice job by 21 to get together. That was Jack McDonald. Plays that one off his chest and into the center. He'll let his team get a line change. Lucas Hefty kind of paintbrushes on the puck, and now the Thunderbirds have a possession here. Hefty gathers the puck back up. He moves behind his own cage. Circles, and here he brings it out. He's got lots of teammates with him as he comes through the center. Goes for the toe drag. Shot, save from Diasto. Oh, and he finally gathers it. Diasto, a good job to keep that glove on the hip and makes the initial save, but it comes out. Finally, he's able to track it before Tyler Damon and Lucas Hefty crash in on him.
Bobbled it a little bit there in the glove, and again, that can happen. But again, very quick to get down, cover that puck. But Oregon was right there looking to whack that puck into an empty net.
Lucas Hefty, a very solid team player and a very solid individual player. We saw that there on the carry coast to coast. 15:59 to go in the second period, and off the faceoff, the puck comes all the way to the Panthers zone, largely unbidden. They throw it forward into center ice where it's gathered by the Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds off the board and back to center ice, and now off the boards and into the Panthers zone once again. Panthers skating to pick this one up. It's Carson Timberlake as he circles behind his net. Full change for the Thunderbirds as the Panthers gather it defensively. Moving through their defensive zone out to center ice. Nice grab there, and they'll move it ahead. Number 11 loses control, though, and this one's going to be grabbed once again right through number 11's legs, and here come the Thunderbirds from the far side point, and that one goes wide to the right and comes back to the near side. Thunderbirds screen that one away. Now they have it to the near side point. Get it down low, guided toward the goal, and it moves behind it and off to the far side. Back out to the far side point. Going to go for another shot here. No, he loses control of the puck. It moves back out on him into neutral ice, and they'll have to regain the zone. Rifles that one along to the near side boards. It hits funny. Comes back to a skater. He tries to get a shot through, but he can't get it past 22 for the Panthers, and they move this one forward. Move it a little too aggressively forward, and that'll be an icing call.
Again, Thunderbirds have done a great job of containing the puck, especially behind the net. When they get back behind the goal line, they've done a great job of using the boards. And again, that's one of the things about having home ice advantage. You get a feel for how the boards give, moving the puck off of it. And that's one of the ways they've been able to maintain so much zone time.
All right, face-off in the Panthers zone. Panthers have the puck. They've got it along the near side. They try and get it past one defender. They're able to get it past him, but not past the point defender. Hefty has it again in his near corner. He's going to move behind his own cage as he goes towards the far side. Gets this one up to a teammate. They try and play it out. They do get it out of the zone. It'll be chipped back in, and the Thunderbirds will have to reset. Henry Roscoe gives it over to Hefty with the stick, up to Verhagen. Verhagen can't control off the boards. Back into center. Shot pad save from Henry Roscoe, and that was a very scary one for the Panthers, but the Thunderbirds not quite able to convert. Back to Nick McDonald in his own zone for the Thunderbirds. Great pass off the boards and tapped in. And the Thunderbirds, boy, when they come out of the zone, it's just one pass and in every single time.
Absolutely. They do such a good job of those quick little passes, and that's one of the best ways to move the puck back up and down the ice.
Great effort here, though, by the Panthers. They get this one out. That one comes a little bit long, though. Fakes the line and fire instead off the glass, and once again, one pass, and they're back in business. Thunderbirds have the puck in the Oregon zone, down low in the far corner. Stick handling here. A couple of Panthers now come in. That's Verhagen going for the puck, trying to get that one off the wall. It's held by the Thunderbirds zone. They move off to the near side. Dump it back to the far side. They control it once again. The Panthers not able to get the puck here. Back into center. Lots of traffic, though. No one able to get the shot on goal, but now it's going to be held. Trying to get the deflection in, and it plays off to the far side. Knocked back all the way down in this case, and that'll be an icing call. Couple of dangerous chances there for the Thunderbirds. Panthers able to turn them away.
Oregon has to force the icing in that. They need to slow things down because, again, the Thunderbirds were doing such a great job of containing that puck and getting the shots and getting the puck right into the slot where there are open sticks. Oregon's got to do a little bit better of a job of clearing that puck and, again, better breakouts.
13:38 to go in the third period. 2-0 is the lead for the Thunderbirds. Panthers have it in their own zone off of the faceoff. Here they come the other way. That's number 15, Laszlo. He'll dump the puck in as his team goes for a chase. Sawyer LaChance going to follow it behind the cage, but it's moved up to the near side. Carson Timberlake has it now. Moving back down low, he gets crunched by 38, Nick McDonald, and the Thunderbirds able to move this one up. 22 tries to get it past the point man, can't do it. Rifling shot comes in. It was spinning a little bit. Easily played away by D'Asto, the goaltender. Sawyer LaChance tries to move that one into center. Defense knocks it to the far side. Nick McDonald has it now. Coming up on him is 24, Andy Ziamek. McDonald skating back on his own defensive line, trying to get this one through. Ziamek very aggressively playing him. Nice challenge from Ziamek. Number 15 moves in to assist. That was Laszlo. They move it towards center. There's Laszlo in center. He's playing it the wrong way, though, and it comes to number 5, Timberlake. Timberlake off the wall, try and get it down to Ziamek. Ziamek challenging for it, but it comes all the way out. Swing and a swipe from the Thunderbirds, and they knock it all the way out. This one, I think, fortunately for them, is going to come on net. It does. No icing. Great pass ahead, though, by Henry Roscoe. Confident goaltender with the stick. He moves it into center ice. Panthers have it there. They get it back into the Thunderbird zone, but immediately the Thunderbirds have it in the person of Gabe D'Asto. Gabe with a nice outlet pass, and here come the Thunderbirds the other way. They're into the Panther zone, trying to get this one down. It moves all the way down low on them. Now comes out to the far point. They move that one in. It goes very high and up into the safety net with 12:16 to go. We'll get a face-off off of the out of play.
For the first time in this game, we saw Oregon win battles along the boards. Here down in this corner, they did a good job of trying to keep that puck in. They were fighting, they were digging, and they were being gritty. We need to see more of that in the next 12 minutes for Oregon to try and tie this game up.
2-0 is the lead for the Thunderbirds. They are the home team tonight. Oregon traveling out here to the Baraboo Pierce Ice Rink. Puck on the far corner, on the near corner. Lots of Panthers, lots of Thunderbirds trying to get it. It comes through the center, but it's picked up by the Panthers, and they move it out of the zone. Thunderbirds will easily regather at neutral ice. They dump it in, but that'll be held by Lucas Hefty for the Panthers. Hefty reverses direction. He's got to pass across, gets it to him. No, gets it a little bit past him. That'll come down for icing. No icing is the call. They're going to say it tripped off, and Gabe D'Asto wisely dives on it. I think pretty much everyone thought that was icing. Ryan Mitchik, you could tell, slow up and then accelerated, went for the rebound. Nice job by Giovanni D'Asto, to make the stop.
And then as they come in for the puck, a nice play to lift a stick so that puck just stays next to the cage. D'Asto has to cover.
Excellent work by the Thunderbirds on defense. Face off in their zone off the freezing of the puck. Thunderbirds control. They move it behind the cage, but it's going to be picked up by Damon. Wrap around to the center. 10 can't get the shot to go. That was Zach Roscoe, but the Panthers hold it. No, knocked out by number 4, Mike Weck. An opportunity for the Panthers, but they just couldn't quite get it to go. They're going to dump this one back in. It's sort of rolling along the blue line. The Thunderbirds have it. They move it across, and this one will come all the way out. Panthers have it defensively back in neutral ice. Number 10 carries it. Zach Roscoe. He dops it off to number 4, Tyler Damon. Tyler moves through to center. One-handedly tries to play it, but all the defensemen are right there, and Roscoe will have to pick it back up. Nice reversal of direction in the far corner. Back out to the point. Shot from 12. Doesn't get through the defense. 19 chips it all the way down. That'll be an icing call. And now we're seeing Oregon starting to get set up, starting to get some passes, starting to get some shots.
And one of the things we've seen, too, is the passes are shorter. Here in the first part of the third period, they kept trying those long home run passes, and they just weren't connecting. Now they're moving the small ones They're doing a great job of drop passing, moving it up to the points, and now they're starting to generate a lot more offense.
Face-off controlled by the Thunderbirds. They're able to knock it out as they hustle through. Nice job by number 5, Jack Rath. An individual effort there through the face-off to get that one. He tries to swipe the puck back into center, but it's taken by the Panthers in their defensive zone. They'll move this one up, and here come the Panthers 3-on-3. Great pass across to Alex Verhagen. Verhagen uses the skates. Great job. Zach Raskos across to number 4, Tyler Damon, intercepted by Jack Rath. Rath plays it ahead, but this one's going to be held by number 5, Carson Timberlake. Hand up, though. Let's see what the call is. We're going to get an elbowing call. Looks like Tyler Damon going to be the guilty party here for Oregon. Tyler Damon called for 2 minutes for elbowing. And so yet another power play for the Thunderbirds. They're 1 for 2 tonight, looking to extend their lead to 3-0. They currently lead 2-0 with 10:43 to go in the third.
Mental mistakes like that will kill you. Here you are generating more momentum. You're starting to get things rolling. You take a penalty like that, and that can absolutely crush you in the third period.
We'll see what the Panthers can do here, try and clear this one out. Face-off comes, it's controlled by the Thunderbirds. They'll look to set up. They go for a shot right away off the blue line. Lots of traffic in front. It comes towards Henry Raskos. He can't get to it, but it moves all the way out. Back over to the near side now. They play it down low, working towards the outer hash marks and back all the way down into the corner. Remaining on the near side now, getting their team set up as they look for a way in here. Staying on the near side with 10:22 to go. All the way across to the far side in the point. Continue to hold it on the outside. Shot goes through, stopped up by the defense, flung out and flung all the way out. They get it off the stick and manage to clear the zone. Panthers will force the Thunderbirds to reset. Minute 26 to go on the penalty. 10:08 to go in this game. 2-0 the lead for the Thunderbirds. And here they come the other direction as they regain the zone. Stop at the point and get reset up. Back down towards the top and off to the blue line. Fires the shot wide to the right, goes wide of the glove of Henry Raskos, which had reached out beyond the pipes, but they'll continue to hold possession. Back to the top of the blue line. Back down low once again. Stopped by the Oregon defense. Try to slap it out. Held by the Thunderbirds. Oregon gets it again. Can't get it past the Thunderbirds. The Thunderbirds so good at holding this one. It's back into center. Pokes out and pokes all the way out. Boy, the Thunderbirds, they're like a wall at that blue line.
They do a great job of containing it, and that was an important clear because Oregon really needed to get some fresh legs out there.
45 seconds to go on the power play. 9:27 to go in the third period of this game. Thunderbirds try and chip this one in. They finally gain the zone. Oregon doing a good job killing this off so far, but the Thunderbirds are getting awfully close. They have the puck at the near side spot. Shot! And a save from Henry Raskos. Glove that one down. That looked like a good lane to shoot from.
It was a great lane. You know, you're coming in, you've got that glove side or the blocker side. They've done well going against the blocker side there. This time it looked like they tried to go up above the glove. He's just got that fast hand.
Great save from Henry Raskos, keeps his team at a 2-goal deficit. Thunderbirds have the puck off the faceoff, 28 seconds to go on their power play. Holding the puck at the near side as they continue to get set up. Wind and a drive, doesn't get through the defense. Great job to body block that puck, but the Thunderbirds hold control. Winds up again, but elects to pull it back, look for the pass. Continuing to circle as he moves farther and farther to the far side. Puck comes over to the near side and down into the near corner. 7 seconds to go on the penalty. You hear Diasto slapping his stick over here, letting his teammates know that it's almost over. Shot comes in, gathered by Raskos right as the penalty expires. 8:43 to go in this game. Both teams will be full strength. Oregon successfully kills off another penalty.
The Thunderbirds were really dangerous on their power plays. One of the main reasons they were getting a lot of traffic in front of Raskos. In this power play, they didn't seem to generate that same kind of traffic. He's allowed to see the shot. He's going to stop it.
Face-off comes now that both teams are even strength. 5-5 on the ice here, and the puck controlled by the Panthers. They move it back over to the near side. Tyler Damon has it along there, trying to get it along the boards. It's going to be held by the Thunderbirds, though. They fire a shot. It clangs off a defenseman and up out of play. Well, the face-off for that.
I guess I'm a little surprised to a degree, too. I really thought we were going to see a more laid-back Thunderbirds third period, really kind of focusing more on defense. They really haven't taken their foot off the gas. They're trying to generate as many shots as possible, really keeping it and putting it to Oregon.
No, and I think that strategy is paying off for them. The more time they eat up in the Oregon zone, the fewer chances Oregon is going to have. But speaking of chances, Oregon has this one. Great cross-ice pass to Tyler Damon. Works towards the hash marks. Can't get the shot through. Broken up by 38, Nick McDonald. Excellent defense as Tyler Damon was threatening there. Panthers continue to hold the puck, though. Zach Raskos tries to get this one down. And another hand up.
Hooking. And this one looks like it's going to put Oregon on the power play.
I believe it is. That's number 27, Colin Benson, headed to the bench. 2 minutes for hooking is the call. So with 8:12 to go, Oregon with a golden opportunity here. Face off in the Thunderbird zone. They'll have a 2-minute power play. They've got their stars on the ice. Lucas Hefty, Tyler Damon, Alex Verhagen, everyone that you want out there. Let's see what they can do with the 5-4 skater advantage. Zach Roscos in the face-off circle for Oregon. He wins that back to Tyler Damon, who passes it across to Carson Timberlake. Over to Lucas Hefty. Hefty across to Verhagen. Verhagen working down low. Down to Zach Roscos as they continue to circle. Roscos back to Heavy in the high slot. Now out to Roscos at the top of the circle. Gets one through, shot, and a score! Zach Roscos fires it in. Tyler Damon there on the backside providing a screen. 33, Giovanni D'Asto almost saved it, but he lost track of it. It squirts out from his gear and into the corner of the net.
It really looked like D'Asto had it in his glove, and it just kind of rolled out. He went to fall backwards on it, and it just rolled into that corner. That's a very important goal for Oregon, and now we have to see how the Thunderbirds respond. Do they fall back a little bit, or do they keep pushing forward? Right now, Oregon has a little bit of momentum, so we'll have to see what they can do with it.
Definitely an important goal. Ends that penalty 17 seconds. I'm looking because they still have the penalty on the clock. Only 17 seconds to get that score. Tremendous work on the part of the Oregon Panthers. They now trail 2-1 against the Baraboo Portage Thunderbirds, the home team for tonight. Puck in center ice, nobody really controlling. Finally, the Thunderbirds are able to dump it down into the Oregon zone. Be picked up there by Lucas Hefty behind his own net. Moves it ahead, nice move ahead, and here come Oregon. They're being challenged from behind, though. Great work from the Thunderbirds to just fight across Zach Roscos and take that puck away. Move it across the boards, and they'll try and get this one out here. Held by Lucas Hefty at the high slot. Goes for the shot, and it comes off wide to the right. He was actually all the way up at the blue line, and that puck comes down toward the Zamboni door. Looks for a little collision there as the puck comes out to the point and moves into center ice. The Panthers will be able to gather it in the person of Alex Verhagen. Verhagen winds, fires from the blue line, stopped up by number 19, Gabe D'Asto. D'Asto plays that one forward, and here comes number 27, Colin Benson, who was called for that hook earlier. He's not able to hang on to the puck, though, and Oregon's able to play that one out. Comes to the far side, now comes all the way out and gathered by Nick McDonald. Nice rush there from Thunderbirds, just not quite able to hold it.
Yeah, again, they're still trying to keep that offensive going forward, and they're doing a great job of moving the puck. But now Oregon seems to have a little bit of a spark, a little bit more fire, and they're really trying to move that puck in.
Ryan Mitchell carries it on the near side for Oregon. Tries to get the shot, can't get it past the defense. More great defense from these Thunderbirds. George Fitzwilliams makes the block on that shot and doesn't allow it to get to the goalie. Puck right in front of the penalty boxes here. Everybody fighting forward. Finally, Oregon able to tap it forward, and it comes down into the Thunderbird zone. Hustling hard forward to Sam Hakes, but the Thunderbirds have it. They move it to their own near side. Ryan Mitchell goes trying to get this one, and it comes all the way out. Gathered up in the skates of number 5. He loses track of it. That was Carson Timberlake, and the Thunderbirds are able to carry it all the way into the Panther zone. This one will come behind the Panthers cage with 6:12 to go in the third period. Still 2-1 lead for the Thunderbirds here in this game. Puck's trapped in the near corner. Now it moves back behind the cage. Picked up by number 22, Ian Shilgen. Shilgen tries to move that one ahead Strassman, but it comes down low. Back down into the center, but collide, and it comes all the way out to the point. Nick McDonald out to the opposite point. Shot doesn't get through the defense. Great block there. I couldn't see the number, but an excellent stop from the Oregon defense. That was number 3, Ryan Mitchell. Took a hard shot to the body. Great job.
Right now, Oregon's got to make those calls where they are going to be a little bit more gritty. They are going to start to get into lanes and block shots. This is the point in the game where you're going to have to do that. With 5:38 left, you're down by 1 goal. You're starting to feel a little bit more confident, generating more offense. But you need to make sure you don't make them simple mistakes like causing a penalty or taking risks being offensive as opposed to keeping an eye on defense.
5:38 to go in the third period. Both teams battling hard here. 2-1 is the lead for the Baraboo Portage Thunderbirds over the Oregon Panthers. Panthers have the puck in their own zone. Working it out along the far side. They get that one ahead nicely to number 15. 15 will dump it in and let his team chase. Following it up is number 24, Andy Ziemek. Ziemek goes hard into the boards right in front of our microphones, as you can hear. They play this one across. Number 6 chips it, though, and Sawyer LaChance able to play it back down low. The Thunderbirds have it, but they're all the way behind the end line. Try and get it past the point. Are they going to be able to? They are. This one will be dumped back in by Lucas Hefty. He plays it onto net, but it'll come to the Thunderbirds. They have possession once again as they come out of their own zone here. Chip that one forward, trying to get ahead to a teammate. Collision against the boards, and it'll be picked up by number 15, Laszlo. Laszlo skates behind his own cage for Oregon, now turns it around, moves the other direction. To the far side, pass across to Verhagen. Verhagen dumps it for a player who's not there, and it'll be picked up by Nick McDonald for the Thunderbirds on the turnover. Thunderbirds move this one into neutral ice, but Oregon takes that one away. Back into the Thunderbird zone, and the Thunderbirds have it again. A little bit of ping pong at center ice here. Neither team able to establish position. Verhagen with a nice hit trying to get that puck loose. He does come away with the puck as he circles behind the center line. Ahead to Tyler Damon. Damon taps it in, and here come Oregon. Oregon challenging here, trying to get the offensive possession. Number 10, Zach Roscos into the center. Tyler Damon lifts a shot, misses it just a wide to the left. I couldn't tell if that came off a defenseman or not, but just over the cage and off to the left side. Puck now back in the corner. Damon has it there. Tries to get it out to his point man, puts it a little hard, and they're going to have to skate hard and pick this one back up. Great offensive opportunity there for the Panthers.
Great offensive opportunity, and then the Thunderbirds did a great job along the boards, and that's why that puck had to come out and win all the way down the ice.
And in fact, we're going to get an icing call against the Panthers here. They tried to move another one up off the boards and got tied up with his defender, and we'll get the icing call face-off in the Panthers zone with 4:02 to go in the third period.
In between periods, you and I were talking about how we hate to use the term momentum. But right now, if you were to use that term, you'd have to say momentum is going to Oregon. They're really doing a good job of pushing that puck up.
We're seeing a lot more energy, a lot of fire, and a lot more clean passing from them, which we hadn't seen in the previous periods. Face-off comes. It's controlled by the Thunderbirds. They're trying to get a shot through. Backhand shot. Can't get it through. Great defense by Oregon. Stopped up a couple of shots that didn't make it to Henry Roscoe's. But the puck remains in their zone. Thunderbirds still have control as they move along the near side boards. Back out to the point, then they dump it down low. Try and dump it down low, but it hits his own man, and it comes all the way out. It comes into the Thunderbird zone. Nice, great backhand play off the boards, and now here the Thunderbirds have a chance. They pass it back along to the far side. They'll look to get set up here. They tap it to the point. No, it comes out, and they'll have to reset into neutral ice. Number 19 controls. That's Gabe D'Asto. Back across to number 18. Trying to move it forward here. It goes through a player, and it's picked up by number 5, Carson Timberlake. Great stop and reversal of direction. Thunderbirds, though, battle hard at the point there. 4 players coming together at the point. Bodies going to the ice, and the puck comes loose. And we're going to get a call there. We're going to get a tripping call.
I think it was a hand pass.
Oh, it was a hand pass.
I think it's a hand pass.
He was right against the wall. Wasn't sure what the signal is, but we're going to get the hand pass call. We will have a face-off down there in the Panthers zone. 3:11 to go. Still 2-1 in favor of the Thunderbirds.
You got to wonder at this point, at what point do you pull Roscus?
Still a little early, but that's definitely got to be on the coach's mind. Mike Jokman, the head coach for the Oregon Panthers. Andy Waldvogel, the head coach for the Baraboo Portage Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds have the puck now in the Panther zone. Back off the wall to the point man. Point man tries to get a shot through. It hits a bunch of defenders and moves all the way to the near corner, but the Thunderbirds regather. Dump it back down low, reversing direction as they try and get it into center. Panthers keep it away from center and moves back to the near side. Thunderbirds still have it, though, as they try and work it back down low. Wide shot from the blue line, and it moves over to the right side, off to the far side. Collision there as they battle for it against the boards. Panthers working to break this one out with 2:40 to go. Panthers have this one. There's a nice pass ahead, and here come the Panthers the other way. Alex Verhagen trying to go to the high slot. He drops it off for Lucas Hefty. Hefty at the top of the circle. Fires the shot over the top of the crossbar. Missed a bit high, but it's held by number 12 at the point. Back across to Hefty. Hefty winds, drives. Oh, and a swing and a miss from Verhagen. 4 shoots, back, score!
No goal. No goal.
Oh, they waved it off. Was Verhagen in the crease?
The net was pushed, or the net came off. The ref saw it immediately, automatically. As a matter of fact, I think both refs went ahead and called no goal. That wasn't even close, but
oh my
great.
goodness! Tyler Damon fired that off the back of Giovanni D'Asto to get it, across the line. Obviously, not a goal, but what a series of options there for the Panthers. Great work to generate those offensive chances. They're buzzing now with 2:19 to go in this game.
And you're seeing the first real signs of life out of Oregon, I think, in this entire game.
Face-off comes. It's controlled by the Thunderbirds, but the Panthers poke it back down low, force the Thunderbirds to reverse direction. Comes to 27 in his own near corner. Looking for a way out here. He's able to skate this one out and force it off the boards. Picked up by the Panther zone. They dump it right back in. Damon picks that one up to the top of the circle, trying to get down low. He comes into the slot. Shot misses wide to the right. Lifted to the corner, but misses just a bit off to the right. Back to Damon. Going for another shot. Can't get the stick on it. They play it out, but it's held at the point by number 12. 12 plays this one down low. Verhagen going to the point. Nice job to knock that one out. Verhagen going to the face-off spot, but that one's going to come all the way down. Should come down for icing here as it gets around. And there's the call. What a shot from Tyler Damon. Boy, he did not miss by much.
No, and that was really a solid individual effort. Now we're seeing a timeout called by Oregon, which I think is incredibly smart. That's the line they want to keep out there. So they want to go ahead, let them rest. They're now starting to generate the kind of offense that we saw the Thunderbirds generate pretty much through most of this game. And you have to wonder how the Thunderbirds are going to kind of react to that type of diversity. They haven't been challenged like this through this game, where they've been getting scoring opportunity on them. This is going to be a real gut check for the Thunderbirds.
And the Panthers have found their stride here. Whatever it is, whatever was said to them at the period break, whatever they've decided is important to them in this game, they have figured out the way to crack this very tough nut that is the Baraboo Thunderbirds defense, and they are finding a way to get sustained offensive possessions. With 1:42 to go, though, They can't afford to be percentage players. They need a goal. What do they do here? What's the setup?
Now what you have to do is you take risks. You need to activate your defensemen. You need to work the points. If they've got the lane, they've got some room, they need to walk it in. I'm curious to see if they're going to pull Roskus at the face-off here. And depending on what you do there, you get that extra body. But the Thunderbirds have been so good at moving that puck out, getting control, and getting it down there. Having an empty net could be something kind of dangerous. So it'll be interesting to see if and when they pull Roskus, and also how the Thunderbirds react to the adversity that they're now finally starting to see in this game.
Frightening prospect to pull your goalie against a team like the Thunderbirds that has been so clean in their passes and their zone breakouts. And indeed, Henry Roskus is going to remain in net, at least for the time being. Minute 42 to go in this third period. Very exciting game. 2-1 the lead for the Baraboo Portage Thunderbirds, but the faceoff comes in their zone. That one's controlled by Oregon. They move it out to the point, back over to the blue line. Oh, back over the blue line, in fact, and they'll have to regain the zone. Nice job to Tyler Damon. Takes the shot. Pad save from D'Asto. Damon, though, picks it back up out to the point. That's Carson Timberlake. Tries to get it through the defense. It pops high and into the near corner. Verhagen's going to try and gather it there. Taps it off for Zach Roskus. Roskus battling for it. Verhagen in the slot. Shot. Pad save. Great save from D'Asto. Back out to the point, though, and the Panthers continue to control. Lucas Hefty. Nice toe drag there. Oh, and he just loses the puck up on end. Number 10, Zach Roskus, checked down from behind. They play the shot off of Tyler Damon. 22 is going to battle there against Verhagen. Verhagen gets it up to Timberlake. Back to Verhagen. Verhagen to the top of the circle. Back down low to Tyler Damon. Damon plays it back into the center. Nobody can get it. Lucas Hefty winds, fires, hits number 8. Full on. Great body block there. Puts it in. A score! Lucas Hefty followed that one up to the bottom of the circle. I have no idea how he found the hole, but he gets it through Giovanni D'Asto's legs, right through the 5-hole. And Oregon, just like that, is back in business, tied 2-2 with 51 seconds to go.
With just under a minute left, Roskus hit the bench. The sixth man comes out, and that's the person that takes the slap shot that the Thunderbird ate up, took a body block there.
Josh Beal, great job.
That was incredible, but from that sixth person is able to get in there and put a shot through a hole that was not more than a puck wide. And here you are, Thunderbirds pretty much dominate this entire game. There's 51 seconds left, and it's 2-2. This has got to be a spirit crusher for the Thunderbirds.
And an incredible effort for the Panthers, and you know they're going to be fired up. Let's see what happens in the last 51 seconds of regulation. Off the faceoff, the Panthers have control. They're back in their defensive zone, circling around. Lucas Hefty has the puck. Ahead to number 11, Sam Hakes. Hakes moves that one across the line. They're going to continue to try and get it, but it's knocked out by the Thunderbirds. Number 12 lifts this one in. Stick save from Giovanni D'Asto. Plays it over to a teammate. Nice pass across. Interception by number 4, Tyler Damon. Almost had an opportunity there. And the Thunderbirds throw this one out. Lucas Hefty has it once again. Tries to play it past. The Thunderbirds eat it up. Another body block from the Thunderbirds. But Hakes will pick it up in his own defensive zone. Back across to the teammate number 10, Zach Roskus. Roskus moves that one ahead. It cuts caught up in the lineman, but back to Roskus and over to Lucas Hefty. Hefty moving through neutral ice now as he comes through. He's hassled by the Thunderbirds, but he's able to move through. Nice pass across as he spins down, moves that one into the far corner. That one comes all the way out to the point, going to be held by 12. Up to Tyler Damon. Damon across to Sam Hakes, but he can't get it in time, and that will end regulation. Oh boy, the Panthers, the first period, didn't really have much to say. Gave up 2 unanswered goals in the second period. Now, coming through into the third period, started to click, started to find some things. Got a power play goal. We're able to parlay that into an even strength goal. And now we're going to overtime, tied 2-2, after the Thunderbirds turned in a tremendous performance for the majority of the game.
Thunderbirds did a great job from beginning of this game all the way through. They managed to stay out of the box the entire time. They take one penalty, and that penalty ends up costing them big. The momentum, and again, we hate to use that word, but the momentum that Oregon was able to capitalize on from that first power play goal to that second one that they get with just under a minute left in the game. You know, Oregon is a very dangerous team offensively. We've seen that. Thunderbirds are a very strong defensive team, but this time Oregon was able to tie it up, and now it goes into overtime, and it'll be interesting to see what happens.
These Thunderbirds have got to be keeping the Asper-Cream Corporation single-handedly in business. I have never seen a team block so many shots with the body, just lay out and prevent. I mean, wound up. We know Lucas Hefty has a heavy shot. When he gets a full windup, I sure don't want to be standing in front of there, but Josh Beal lays down and just blocks it, and they've been doing that all game.
That's where you get the term taking one for the team.
For sure.
And that's exactly what he did. That was a heavy shot to come in. Didn't even hesitate. Again, with a minute left in a game, you're playing a team that's 6-0-1. Oregon is 6-0-1 for a reason. And one of the main reasons is they have a lot of offense. We didn't see a lot of it through, I'd say, 75% of this game. But when it did get turned on, they became very dangerous very quick.
And now let's say you're either team's coach. Let's start with the Thunderbirds. You saw how this game concluded. We're now going into overtime. What are you telling your team here about how they need to adjust?
The adjustment is simple. You don't. You do exactly what we've been doing. We've been able to control the play. We've been able to get it in there and generate our scoring chances. That's what we need to keep doing. Defense, don't pinch. Don't get greedy. We need to still stay strong defensively. If I'm on Oregon's bench, what I'm saying is, look, we managed to score 2 goals in a very short period of time. They're not unbeatable. We can get through their defense, but the way we need to do that is through quick passes, good puck movement, and again, get traffic in front of D'Asta.
All right, folks. 40 seconds to go. Let me go through a couple of sponsor notes here, and then we'll get right back to the action. Copies of this and all OCAmedia games are available. Call 291-0148 or visit OCAmedia.com for more information. We're always looking for volunteers to help record events in the Oregon community. We've got cameras, we've got equipment, free to the community for anything that you'd like to cover. Grab a camera, grab a tripod, and when your son or daughter's playing in a game or they're on stage, band, concert, play, whatever it is, we'll put them on TV. Again, 291-0148 for more information. You can also visit us on Facebook, YouTube, and at OCAmedia.com. So 8 minutes is the overtime period. 2-2 the score. Oregon versus the Thunderbirds here at the Thunderbirds home ice arena, the Baraboo Pierce ice rink. Face-off comes in, it's controlled by Oregon. Alex Verhagen dumps that one in, dumps it on net, and it's saved by Giovanni D'Asta with the pad and moves over to the near side. Thunderbirds moving this one out, coming very nicely through center ice as they gain the zone. Fires that one across, pad save from Henry Roscos, and 1-1 on the save count early in this period. Tried to be saved at the point. The Thunderbirds can't do it, and here comes Oregon the other way. Zach Roscos has the puck. He's got Tyler Damon across. Over to Damon. Top of the circle. Shot, save. Roscos comes in, and it's covered by D'Asta. Great little 2-on-1 move there from the Panthers. Great from both of these teams early on, going both directions.
Yeah, and you got to wonder if the Panthers are thinking, you know what, put it into D'Asta's body. He's having a hard time controlling that puck and freezing it up, and we saw it happen right there where, again, that puck dropped. It's sometimes so hard to feel that puck through all that gear, and maybe they're looking to try and take advantage of that.
Alrighty, face-off in the near side zone for the Panthers. They have it, and they control it. Over to Lucas Hefty at the far side point. Hefty back across to number 12. Back to Hefty. Hefty takes the shot, doesn't get through the defense. Once again, blocked up by the stick this time of the Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds have it to the far side, but here's Hefty. Hefty golfs that one all the way, and it'll come to the far side. Picked up by Tyler Damon. Damon fires that one into center, but it moves over to the near side. Hefty's tracking this one as it comes back out towards the point. He battles for it, trying to get this one down low. He does. Nice move across by the Panthers. To the top of the circle. Shot! And again, once again, covered. Nice pad save there, and he managed to keep that pad save from booming out. If that rebound goes far, he's in a split. He's really in a loose position, but makes a great stop.
A rebound control is so important when you're a goaltender. You need to position the pads right so you don't kick it out right into the mouth. Great goalkeeping from D'Asta.
Face off once again in the Thunderbird zone. Puck drops and the Thunderbirds control back over behind their own cage. Slammed against the boards though, and the Panthers are going to have a chance to pick this one up. Trying to get that one, they get it out to the point. That's number 6. Tries to fire the shot, can't get it through the defense, and here comes a potential 3-on-2 as the Thunderbirds are moving. Going through to the center, try to get this one through the legs of number 5. They do. Back in the center, shot and a save from Henry Roscos. Oh my goodness. Number 16, Aaron Brickey, across to Jack McDonald, right through the legs of Carson Timberlake. I don't know how Roscos got in position to make that save. That was about as good a setup as you're going to see.
It was, but that was a positional save. Roscos was in the right spot to play a shot from that angle and just did a great job of reading it.
Killer work. Hayden Bell now trying to work the puck out for the Panthers. Thunderbirds try and control here. They managed to get it back into center now, but nobody can get it as the puck is bouncing, and Strassman tries to play this one out. He's able to. They get it back out to center ice. It'll be played in by the Thunderbirds, though. They sack the body to play this one in. Try to get the puck through a 2-on-2 opportunity, but they can't make it go, and it comes over to the near side. They still have the puck behind the zone. Back into center, in the slot. Shot blocked up by 18, Matt Strassman. Great body block from the Panthers this time. Nice job by number 5, Carson Timberlake, ahead to Matt Strassman. Strassman trying to go one-on-one against the Thunderbirds. Excellent pickup by the Thunderbirds, though, able to play that one out. No, they still hold it in their zone, trying to get this one free, and now they're going to be able to. Great clearance from the Thunderbirds in defense, but an excellent save from Matt Strassman to block that shot.
Yeah, absolutely, because there was nobody there, and he had the whole slot all to himself. That was a great scoring opportunity.
Carson Timberlake posted across to Alex Verhagen. Verhagen losing control, though, and now back through to center. They're going to have it very up high near the blue line. Try to get that one through, and it's stopped up by Hayden Bell, number 6. Hayden Bell moving through. He's got 3 teammates with him as he moves into the slot. Dumps it across to the far side. Verhagen can't get the shot to go. Taken out by the defenseman. The puck rattles in center. Wind and a drive. It comes through to D'Asto. And he stops it up.
Oh, it looked like there was going to be a line change there from the Thunderbird, and then realized it was a 3-on-2, about to be a 3-on-1. Quickly able to back check and break that up. But again, great passing by Oregon. They are stopping with those home run type passes, doing the short stuff, and they're generating more scoring opportunities here in overtime than they did probably in the first and second period combined.
We're seeing a much more equivalent game between these two teams. 5:31 to go in this overtime period, tied 2-2 after regulation. Thunderbirds have that one. It's chipped back towards the Thunderbird zone, but they control and comes back towards the Panther zone. Stopped up by number 12, Gage Shiljan, another body block. That is what the name of this game has been. Puck comes back into center, but it's grabbed by Alex Verhagen. Verhagen taps it nicely around to one of the enemy players, and he gets it ahead to number 4, Tyler Damon. Damon into the slot, dumps it off for Verhagen. Lucas Hefty tries to go for it. None of them can get in, and the puck's all the way behind the cage. Hefty has the puck there, back into center. Verhagen, a shot, the score! Lucas Hefty with the winning assist off to Alex Verhagen right in the slot. The Panthers fly off the bench, crashing against their teammate in the boards. What a conclusion to this game.
That was a beautiful setup going behind the net, moving it up to the front. 4 Thunderbirds had kind of converged, and because of that, they were able to find an open stick and take the shot. This is a heartbreaking loss for the Thunderbirds. They dominated this game pretty much in every category except for the scoreboard. You got to take your hats off to them. They played an amazing game, but you got to look at Oregon and say, you know what, they came out when they needed to, and if this team played a full 3 periods like they did in that, they're going to be a difficult team to beat going on in the season.
Absolutely, and I think it's sort of what you and I talked about at one of the period breaks. Oregon, early in this game, offense was just lacking, but their defense never really faltered. Their defensive play continued to be strong. The Thunderbirds' offensive play was excellent, but they encountered some pretty stiff defensive play from Oregon, despite the fact that Oregon's offensive play was a little lacking early on.
Agreed, and again, we've talked about Oregon's offensive power before. They kind of showed it right there. They really came together, and again, that chemistry that they started to show really made a big difference here, and they down 2 goals with about 8 minutes left in the third period, able to walk out with an overtime win 3-2.
All right, folks, that's going to do it for us for OCAmedia coverage of the Oregon Panthers high school boys hockey team. They take this one away 3-2 in overtime over the Baraboo Portage Thunderbirds. Special thanks to the Oregon hockey managers for manning the camera. For my partner, Dan Graychuk, my name is Zach Seeloff saying so long, and we'll see you later. Take care, everybody.
This program is made possible in part with support from our generous sponsors. Oregon Community Bank. Feel good banking. William R. Torhorst and Associates, your hometown insurance agency that's doing big things. Stoughton Hospital. Oregon Urgent Care and Sports Medicine Clinic. Trusted care close to home. Maria's Pizza. A little slice of Italy right here in Oregon.
The Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the community of Oregon. A special thanks to the Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today. OCAmedia wishes to thank the Oregon School District for its ongoing support.